What's up guys, it's Kyokai1994 here again to bring you the second installment of what is for now sadly a 3-part series on the first creation that has come out of the Dragon Ball room, the case of being reincarnated as Yamcha. I will be leaving a link to the information on the Dragon Ball room from Kanzenshu in the description for anyone who is not familiar with what the Dragon Ball room is. Also, since the manga hasn't come out with an official English translation or release at this time, I had to read it off of a link, so I will include that in the description below as well. Again, I do always strongly encourage owning and supporting the official releases. I myself will be purchasing this if it is ever officially released in English. If by any chance you did not see my first video in the series on the first chapter, I do suggest you going and checking that video out, and then coming back and checking this video out. A link will also be left in the description below and a pop-up during this video, so wherever you are at home or about, you can find it easy. With all of that said, let's dive into my review and my thoughts on Chapter 2 of the Dragon Ball side story, The Case of Being Reincarnated as Yamcha. The chapter opens explaining what has happened to the boy, and now, as Yamcha, he realizes that he has to do whatever he has to be happy with his life, since there's no guarantee that he will ever see his own world again. We see him before the fight with the Saiyans, and he is reflecting on what has happened to lead up to this fight. We start the memory back at Kami's tower, where Kami is returning from King Yama's very flustered. With the Reborn Yamcha's knowledge of the series, he knows that this is the moment when Goku went to Snake Way, and he has 1 year until the attack on the Earth happens. We see a quick montage of 3 training seeds involving Yamcha. The first being the milk deliveries with Roshi on an island, the second 2 of him training with Korin and drinking the divine water. He then asks Popo for a favor. Yamcha remembers that Kami came to Earth in a ship and has Popo take him to Yunzabit Heights to see the ship. He had Capsule Corp fix it up, and now he's on his way to Namek. He is in search of Grand Elder Guru so that he can maybe have his potential awakened like Kudadin and Gohan in the Frieza arc of Z. The Grand Elder reads him and finds out that he isn't from that universe, and he is now trying to get stronger to survive this fight. The Grand Elder obliges and awakens him. He then thinks of the great idea of training with Nail, and after some words with Elder Guru, Nail agrees. He is woken up one morning by a panicked call from Earth telling him that the Saiyans will be there tomorrow. He then remembers they showed up early in the manga as well and is mad at himself for not remembering. He is flustered and trying to figure out how he's going to get back to Earth and help and not be hated by Bulma. He summons up the courage to ask Guru for the permission to gather the Dragon Balls and wish to be sent back to Earth by Porunga. Yamcha is then teleported to Earth and speeds off to get to Piccolo and Gohan before Nappa and Vegeta can get to them. We then skip ahead a little bit past the Cyberman incident, and Nappa asks Vegeta the infamous question.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level? It's over 9,000!
Vegeta then responds that his power level is over 10,000. Nappa attacks while Vegeta is shocked, hearing that the being that Nappa is fighting is reincarnated. Yamcha takes care of Nappa with no issues. We are then jumped again to the end of Vegeta's fight with Goku, but this time, Yamcha had been there to help him. They are all tired and weak from this battle that they have been waging. Yamcha comes up with the idea that he will be the distraction. He will fight Vegeta alone while Goku gets ready to put the final blow in. Yamcha charges at Vegeta, and we get to hear the words I don't think I've ever heard said once in the series. I'm depending on you, Yamcha. Many blows are exchanged through the battle, and many thoughts run through our main character's head. The main one being that he won't lose, and he won't lose Bulma to this man. He has been uttering these things out loud, which confuse Vegeta, but not enough to faze him. Our lead wishes that he had the bingo dance video on his phone to show Vegeta to embarrass him, but decides to play the oldest trick in the book on him, shouting that Beerus, the god of destruction, was behind him. Stunned, Vegeta turns around to see that nothing is there. Then he is kicked into the air and hit by Goku with a Kamehameha. With the fierce battle over, we get to see Yamcha and Goku walking back, and we get to see Goku's fine words to the reincarnated fighter. While talking, they hear something take off in the distance and realize that it's the space pod containing Vegeta. Yamcha wants to take it out, but Goku wishes he doesn't. Goku wants to fight Vegeta again alone and win on his own. Yamcha satisfies that wish after thinking of what would happen if he actually killed Vegeta, and how bad that would be for that universe. He then ponders what to do with his life since he knows the troubles that are going to face him in the future, and wonders if he should continue fighting. The next panels show Kami from the lookout evaluating the situation. Kami then drops a huge bombshell on the reader when he reveals that another one of the reincarnated man's allies is the same as he is, and this is where we end the chapter. I personally really enjoyed the second chapter and diving into how he got his power. It is interesting getting to see snippets of the life he lived, since the skip between the first arc of Dragon Ball to the Saiyan arc and the Dragon Ball Z portion of the series are a good amount of years apart. I really hope they continue in both this running series and other future side stories they make, diving into characters, expanding their stories, and the Dragon Ball universe as a whole. I do wish we could have seen more of that training and the time leading up to the Saiyan fight, but they may dive deeper into stuff like that in the future, so I guess we'll have to wait to see. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I want to thank you all for watching it. Remember to hit the like button and subscribe for more great content from me. I'm highly interested in finding out who the other reincarnated character is. Since reading it, I have been thinking a lot about different characters that it could be and different scenarios that they could get into. I want to hear who you speculated is down in the comments below. I've been seeing a lot of people say that it may be Tien or Chaozu from anybody who's read the chapter, but I have a feeling it's going to be Piccolo. I don't know why I think it's going to be him, but I really feel like they're going to go with Piccolo. But I guess we'll see next time we talk about this series. I wish you all a great day, and I'll catch you guys next time around.